What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing. I just finished up watching Carlos Adames versus Juan Macias Montiel, and this was a 12-rounder for the interim WBC middleweight world championship. And this fight was Saturday, October 8th, from the Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. And this fight was broadcasted on Showtime. And in this fight, Carlos Adames got a statement third-round stoppage victory over Juan Macias Montiel. What a win this was for Carlos Adames. A destructive, calculated, and established win. He did what Jermall Charlo couldn't. Jermall Charlo is the world champion. Adames is now the interim champion. At middleweight, Adames has looked phenomenal. He beat Derevyanchenko, and now he brutally stopped Montiel. Montiel even had Jermall Charlo hurt in their fight, and he hurt Charlo late, and Charlo couldn't even get him out of there. But Carlos Adames only took 3 rounds. So just to break this fight down round by round, I had it scored 20-18 in favor of Carlos Adames. But in that first round, it was a very boring round. Literally, Montiel landed 0 punches, but Adames was just more active with the jab to the body, into the head as well. However, in round 2, again, Adames was just more active, landed some nice jabs and combinations to the body. But then in round 3, after 2 very boring rounds, both of them began just exchanging out of nowhere. And you gotta remember, Montiel has 23 knockouts and 23 wins. So I was thinking Adames could get hurt in these exchanges, but no. They were exchanging and exchanging. Adames was smart when he was exchanging because he was keeping his hands up. However, when Montiel would exchange, he would leave his chin wide open, and he was just getting hammered when they were exchanging. That's why in those exchanges, Adames was landing the better shots and having more of an impact on Montiel. And then ultimately, when they're exchanging, Montiel ended up getting caught with one of the hooks that buckled him bad. He was getting backed up, wobbled against the ropes, hammered with big shots. He almost turned his back at one point when he was getting moved around the ring and wobbled. And then his back was against the ropes. He was getting hit with massive shots. And the thing is, some could call it an early stoppage. I don't really think it was an early stoppage because Montiel was literally getting hit with big bombs and wasn't really protecting himself that well. So yeah, the referee ended up waving it off after Montiel was getting hit with more shots. And it looked like Montiel was going to go down ultimately because he was just buckling down so bad and he was getting hit with great shots. So yeah, what a win this was from Carlos Adames. I mean, I'm not saying that he would beat Jermall Charlo, but this was just definitely a statement because he stopped Montiel in 3 rounds when Charlo got hurt and got a decision win. So this goes into the question, what is next for Carlos Adames? The thing is, I'm going to just say it bluntly, if it's not for the pretty dumb fight between Charlo and Maciej Sulecki, I think that's a stupid fight. I think it's a dumb fight. I don't think it should be made at all between Charlo and Sulecki, because Sulecki hasn't done anything to really deserve a title shot, to be 100% honest. So I mean, I think that fight has to happen first because it was supposed to happen in June. I don't really know the exact date if it's being rescheduled, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to happen again, or it's supposed to obviously happen as opposed to being canceled like it was in June. So yeah, I think that Carlos Adames now won the interim belt. He's basically the mandatory for the world title. So if Jermall Charlo happens to not fight Maciej Sulecki, I would love to see Adames versus Charlo for the world title. But if Charlo does end up fighting Sulecki, I think that Charlo would dominate Sulecki. So I think it would still open up for Charlo to face Adames in Adames' next fight, obviously, because I think that Adames is going to wait for the world title shot as opposed to fighting another top 10 guy that could really threaten his ranking. But in the middleweight division, he's looked very solid, and this was yet another very good win that definitely I think should get him a world title shot against Jermall Charlo. Plus, he won the interim title here, so like I said, it gets him really that mandatory spot. But as for Juan Macias Montiel, losing here for the 6th time in his career, these past few years since late 2020, he's fought pretty big fights. He fought Kirkland, he fought Charlo. He fought a lot of good fighters, obviously. And I just think that, for him, I think that they should tone it down with the level of competition he's been facing. They've been really forcing him up. against these top 10 guys, although he hasn't done that bad, obviously. I mean, I just think that he should tone it down a bit, get some solid wins, and then maybe tone it up again, maybe take on someone like a Vincent Feigenboots, maybe take on someone around that top 15 level by BoxRec. Now, I don't really think that Feigenboots is the greatest fighter, but BoxRec has him around that like top 15 area, so I would like to see that fight maybe, or really someone else for Montiel in the near future that's around the top 15 to top 20 in the middleweight division. So overall, Carlos Adames pulls off an outstanding third-round stoppage victory over Juan Macias Montiel to make a big statement and to win the interim WBC middleweight world title. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.